Listen to this. That is the sound of winter in New York, or the Alps, or even a bad day in the Rockies. It's the sound of friction, of ice grinding on ice. Now look at this. In Japan, snow doesn't crunch, it hisses. If you try to pick it up, it falls through your fingers like dry sand. You can't even make a snowball with it, it just explodes. We call this Japow, but scientifically, it behaves very differently from what most of us think of as snow. So, why does the same substance, frozen water, feel like concrete in one country and feathers in another? The answer is hidden in the clouds. To understand the powder, we have to look at the crystal. Japanese physicist Ukichiro Nakaya once famously said, "Snowflakes are letters sent from heaven." He meant that if you look at the shape of a flake, you can read the history of the weather it fell through. Not all snowflakes are stars. If it's too cold, snow forms as simple columns. They pack together tightly. If it's too warm, they form flat plates. These stack like sheets of paper, heavy and dense. But right here, between -12 and -18 degrees Celsius, something very specific happens. The crystals grow arms. They branch out. They become stellar dendrites. This shape is the secret. Because of those long, fern-like arms, these snowflakes cannot pack tightly together. They trap air, huge pockets of it. When you walk or ski on this, most of what you are standing on isn't ice at all. It's air. And Japan happens to have a natural system that produces this crystal again and again. Here is the engine. It starts in Siberia. In winter, a massive high-pressure system forms over Russia. It creates some of the coldest, driest air on Earth. That freezing air moves east. But before it reaches Japan, it must cross the Sea of Japan. This is where everything changes. The Sea of Japan stays relatively warm, fed by a southern ocean current. When sub-zero air passes over that warm water, it absorbs moisture extremely fast. The clouds grow heavy with snow and crash directly into Japan's mountains, especially Hokkaido and northern Honshu. Because the mountains sit so close to the sea, the clouds don't have time to warm up. They release snow while the air is still in that perfect together range. It is one of the most efficient natural snowmaking systems on the planet. Now compare that to places like the west coast of North America. Storms there travel long distances across the Pacific Ocean. By the time the snow falls, temperatures often hover near freezing. This creates snow with high liquid water content. The flakes land slightly wet. They bond together easily. They compress into a solid layer. This is often called Sierra cement. Is it bad? No. It's excellent for building a stable base and covering terrain. But in Japan, the snow remains loose. The crystals resist bonding. You don't ski on it. You ski in it. It behaves more like a soft, moving cloud than a solid surface. We usually think of snow as just weather, something to shovel, something to drive through. But the next time a snowflake lands on your sleeve, look at it closely. If it's a needle, the air was bitterly cold. If it's a plate, it was warmer than ideal. But with its a perfect fern-like star, that snowflake took a very precise journey. Snow isn't just frozen water, it is frozen history.